first Sweet 16 since 2011 for BYU. How, or does this at all set up for the Cougars to make a run to the Final Four?
Yeah, I think, they just keep doing what they do, right? So at this point, it's like you kind of feel silly not believing in them, especially if you're a fan of the team, right? Because they just keep beating good teams, and they do it in a variety of ways. The formula is about the same. But, no matter, VCU hit 15 threes, BYU wins, Tonje goes for 37, BYU wins. Curtis Jones turned into Steph Curry for 7 minutes in the Big 12 tournament. BYU found a way to win, so it's almost right now as a fan, it's great because we're feeling super high on this team. It's like, what can't we do? Why not go to the Final Four, right? And Alabama sets up to be a decent matchup. They are solid defensively, but I think BYU can get to some stuff. And BYU has shown, it's even against, as long as your name's not Houston, we kind of joke sometimes over in kind of on BYU Twitter. As long as you're not Houston, BYU is going to find a way to put 80 points on you. So it'll be really interesting.
By the way, so does everybody else in the Big 12. Arizona. Yeah. Tommy Lloyd literally says the same thing.
Right. They're such a tough team. But, Duke is going to be a huge, obviously, as everybody's saying, Duke is it might be Duke's tournament to lose. They're so good offensively and defensively, and that type of pairing, as good as the Big 12 was, those teams that are good offensively and defensively, BYU hasn't seen that much, and so that obviously would be the big challenge. No surprise there, but yeah, at this point, we're like, this team just keeps finding ways to win, so we're just going to keep enjoying the ride, and why not go to the Final Four?